This channel usually gets about 500 views per video, but I took a simple video concept and with a few tweaks, I turned it into a 50,000 view video. Let me show you how. I wanted to really get this channel to finally take off. And so I took this simple video concept that I'd been holding on to for months and I tweaked it just a little. Now I've been holding on to it for a long time because, well, it was just so easy. I knew I could just film and publish it anytime. So I was saving it for a time when I just didn't have any really good ideas to work with. But I realized this idea, it had potential. It just needed a facelift. My video is gonna be a tutorial, how to install an inlet box for a backup generator. But that's boring. The only people who watch those videos are people who are doing that project right now, or they're thinking about doing it, and so they're doing some research. Nobody watches those kinds of videos for fun. Okay, maybe not nobody, but most people. The problem with that is when you publish the video, the people who normally watch the videos on your channel, they're not gonna watch it on that day. They're not even interested at all. And then that video is gonna look like a flop to YouTube, and they're not gonna push it out to anybody, not even the people that actually wanna watch it. So what if instead you start with a hook that would appeal to your broader target audience? What if you start with something that would make everybody feel compelled to watch? So I started this video with a story that I heard firsthand from someone whose family almost died because of their backup generator. If that's not gonna get the attention of any preparedness-minded person, I don't know what will. Throughout the video, I personalized it. I showed them how I was implementing this solution for myself to prevent this sort of tragedy from my family, but I was relating to the viewer in a way where they could see how they would want to have this same solution for themselves. I also showed them through the process of working through the solution myself and finding challenge and overcoming the challenges, working toward the solution. Each time there's a challenge, each time there's another step along the way, having another hook, pulling them in, reminding them, look, you can solve this too. You can do this yourself. This is a project you could take on. Now the video is something they're seeing somebody else do, but it's also about them. It's not just steps in a process that they may or may not be interested in. Sure, they get to see what it looks like. They get to see even how to do the project if they want to, but that's not the main point of the video anymore. The point was showing them that this fix that could potentially save their families' lives was something that they could probably actually do at least most of the project themselves. So in the end, the video wasn't even a tutorial at all. And how hard was that to do? Not hard at all. It just took me thinking about the video a little bit differently, filming and editing the video just a little bit differently. By keeping in mind that the purpose of the video was to convince and build up the viewer's confidence, I planned it differently. I spoke differently, and now it's paying off. Because what I ended up with was a video that's applicable to basically anybody in my intended audience, instead of a video that only applies to a handful of people who are currently in the middle or preparing to do this project. So what are you gonna do? How can you take your next video and turn it into a more interesting idea or concept? If you're not sure, I can help. We're about to start another challenge that's literally all about this. We're gonna help you take your video ideas and craft them into stories that are gonna help drive substantially more views and engagement on your channel. So if you wanna grow on YouTube this year, this challenge is the best way to kick that off. Click the link in the description. It starts January 13th and only runs for 2 weeks, so don't miss out.